Davido announces 300 million naira donation to orphanages nationwide. What other psychiatric evaluation of Kano TikToker? Welcome to 4 o'clock news. My name is Winifred Ubebo. You bringing you the news. Now the news include Disneyland's protest ban on sachet alcohol at Lagos NAFDAC office. Employees of Distillers and Blenders Association of Nigeria (DIBAN) on Tuesday staged a protest against ban on sachet alcoholic drinks at the office of the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control (NAFDAC) in the Isolo area of Lagos State. Tuesday's protest was the latest in a ring of strings of demonstrations since February 1, 2024, when NAFDAC started the enforcement of the ban on sachet alcoholic beverages and bottles of 200 ml and below. Members of the association chanting "Adeyeye Save Our Jobs" were also seen with placards with many inscriptions such as "Let Poor Nigerians Breathe", "Let Beverage Workers Breathe", amongst others. On February 13, 2024, members of the Food, Beverage and Tobacco Senior Staff Association of Nigeria had given NAFDAC a 14-day ultimatum to reverse its ban on sachet alcohol. Members of the association threatened to increase protests across the agency's offices nationwide if nothing was done to reverse the ban. Troops arrest notorious kidnapper in Kano. The Nigerian Air Force (NAF) has said that its troops deployed at Dubunde in Takai local government area of Kano State have arrested a 35-year-old high-profile kidnapper, Issa Abdul. A statement by the now Director of Public Relations and Information (DOPROI), Air Vice Marshal Edward Gakwe, said Abdul was arrested on Monday, February 19, 2024, at about 6:30 p.m. in a well-coordinated operation following credible intelligence on the hideout of the notorious kidnapper and his boys. He said Issa Abdul and his boys had been responsible for several kidnapping incidents in the area. The NAF spokesman added that Issa Abdul is currently in the custody of the Nigerian Air Force undergoing investigations and will soon be handed over to appropriate authorities for further action. State Police Bill passes second reading in House of Reps. The clamor for the establishment of state police on Tuesday received a major boost as the House of Representatives passed through second reading a bill for an act to alter the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended to make provision for the establishment of state police. Sponsored by the Deputy Speaker, Honorable Benjamin Kalu, and 14 other lawmakers, the bill seeks to provide for the alteration of the 1999 Constitution to provide for the establishment of state police and the transfer of police as an item under the exclusive legislative list to the concurrent list. Also, the proposed amendments seek a recalibration of the National Police Council to include the chairmen of the State Police Service Commissions, emphasizing the collaborative and consultative nature of policing in the federal system, and the recognition of the possible financial challenges which may be faced by state police by empowering the federal government to provide grants or aids subject to the approval of the National Assembly. After an extensive debate largely in support of the bill, it was thereafter referred to the House Committee on Constitutional Review by the presiding officer, who advised lawmakers to send their concerns on the proposed legislation to the panel, which he also chairs. NSA and CBN to clamp down on forex speculators. The Office of the National Security Advisor (ONSA) and the Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN) are partnering to clamp down on forex speculators across the country in order to address the challenges impacting the nation's economic stability. The forex crisis has led to economic distress in recent times, sparking protests across the country as citizens can no longer afford basic needs. A statement by the head Strategic Communication (ONSA) Zakari Mijinyawa said the partnership was aimed at safeguarding Nigeria's foreign exchange market and to combat speculative activities. This partnership will involve a coordinated effort with key law enforcement agencies, including the Nigerian Police, Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, the Nigerian Customs Service, and the Nigerian Financial Intelligence Unit. He noted that the CBN's proactive measures to stabilize the foreign exchange market and stimulate economic activities have been commendable. AEDC threatens to disconnect Aso Rock MDAs. The Abuja Electricity Distribution Company (AEDC) has said it will disconnect power supply to the Presidential Villa and the offices of some top government agencies over unpaid electricity bills. In a public announcement on Monday, AEDC said the ministries, departments and agencies (MDAs) of government owe the distribution company 47 billion naira in unpaid bills for services rendered to them. The public notice informed the indebted MDAs that as from 28 February 2024, it will disconnect its services to them until they discharge their obligation by paying their debts. The notice of disconnection was signed by the management of AEDC. And now that development, NCS intercepts 4 trucks of food items in Kano. The Nigerian Customs Service (NCS) Kano Area Command says it has intercepted 4 trucks of food items as part of efforts to tackle smuggling. This is contained in a statement by spokesman of the service, Saiudu Nuruddin, on Tuesday in Kano. He said personnel of the service intercepted the vehicles transporting a significant quantity of food items intended for illegal export along Khadija Town Medium Axis in Jigawa. Nuruddin listed the items to include 1,505 cartons of big and small sized dried fish, 17 bags of local variety rice, and 2 bags of beans, while urging members of the public to provide credible information to enable it to stem smuggling. Nuruddin reiterated commitments to curb illicit activities to protect local industries and enhance food security. Now in entertainment, Davido announces 300 million naira donation to orphanages nationwide. Nigerian singer David Adeleke, popularly known as Davido, has announced the donation of 300 million naira to orphanages across Nigeria through his David Adeleke Foundation (DAF). The foundation was established in 2022 to assist the less privileged and has successfully raised and disbursed funds to improve the lives of many children across the country. The Philip Kuna made the announcement on his head handle, formerly Twitter, on Tuesday. Davido said the donation was a yearly contribution to the nation, adding that details of the disbursement of the said fund to beneficiaries will be available on Wednesday. Recall that in 2022, Davido donated 237 million naira to orphanages, which was part of donations by fellow music superstars to celebrate Davido's birthday anniversary. He later gave out the donations through his foundation to orphanages across the country. Still on entertainment, court orders psychiatric evaluation of Kano TikToker. Justice Nura Yusuf of a Kano Sharia court has ordered that controversial female TikToker Muja Kuya be subjected to psychiatric evaluation due to concerns over her behavior during court hearing. Muja, who is facing charges of indecency and immorality brought against her by the Kano State Hisbah Board, appeared before the court early Tuesday morning for the continuation of her trial. Justice Yusuf, however, expressed concern about Muja's conduct during the court proceedings, suggesting that she might be under the influence of drugs or could be dealing with a mental health issue. Consequently, he directed her release from the correctional facility to the custody of the Hisbah Board. The court has therefore adjourned the trial until May 20, 2023, pending the medical report from the psychiatric evaluation. Leadership reports that the rumor about Muja's mysterious disappearance from a Kano Correctional Center was rife for days until the state government denied the reports on Monday, saying the suspect was only moved out of the facility by security agents to facilitate investigation in another matter involving her. So that ends the stories for 4 o'clock news on the hour. Don't forget Tomorrow is another day. My name is Winnie. See you then. Bye.
Thank you for watching. For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact
Kill.
08036
At least for today.
6158. Last Word Leadership